Payment shock today is a pretty normal thing. This comes from one of two situations. One, we have people that are renting and their rent is $1,000 a month. And now, with the interest rates the way they are, they can qualify for a higher, but they are going to experience some payment shock when their new mortgage payment is going to be $2,000 or $2,100 a month. This also is a result of people that have been purchasing a home and they own their home when it's a 2.5 or a 3% interest rate. And now they have to sell and they're buying somewhere else and it's going to be at a 6.5 or a 7% interest rate. You can see how even if they go to a lateral move, there's going to be some payment shock here because that interest rate is quite a bit higher than what they had before. So what are some things that I would give my kiddos as guidance when it comes to payment shock? Because really internalizing what that payment will look and feel like is tough until you have it. And the last thing a lender wants and a real estate agent wants is for you to get into a home and then be miserable because the payment shock is just too much and you can't breathe and your finances get all out of whack. We're not in for that. If we are, you're talking to the wrong lender and the realtor. We're in to help you get into a home that you can comfortably afford, that you love us for in 5 years and come back to us when it's time to buy again. Okay, that's the goal. So here is how you can prep and see and make sure that the payment shock is something that you're comfortable with. And by the way, it will help your loan approval as well. And that is 6 months or 5 months, 4 months, a couple of months before you are ready to go under contract on a home. Talk to your trusted lender and say, hey, based on the interest rates that we're seeing today, what would my monthly payment look like if I was to buy a house at X amount with today's rates so that I can plan and know if that's something I'm comfortable with. Let them give you an all-in monthly payment based on the scenario you give, and maybe be a little conservative in your scenario. If you think you're going to have a little bit of down payment, give them the basic information so that they can put that monthly payment together for you. But then what you should do is put that amount, the difference in what you're paying right now. So if that monthly payment was $2,500 a month, and right now you're paying $1,500 a month, for the next couple of months, set aside $1,000 into a savings account. See how that feels. How comfortable are you? Is it still giving you room to breathe? Are you able to do the vacations and eat out the way you are typically needing to eat out because of your crazy lifestyle? That's me, by the way. There are things that you need to make sure that you're still comfortable with. Saying, I'm going to change my lifestyle and I can afford it. Yeah, a lot of us could. But do we like that? Is it worth it? So for the next couple of months, put that difference in a savings account. And yeah, your lender is going to love that because you're going to have extra money in savings, which looks amazing on your loan application. So it's a win-win. But do that for a couple of months and see how you feel. What's your stress level? What's your happiness level? Is it worth going into that higher payment? If not, what was comfortable? If instead of 1,000, you were really comfortable with 700, that was no problem. At 700, you still had room to breathe. You got to do the things you wanted to do. If that's the case, then that's the monthly payment you should be working to. So talk to your lender early, pretend like you have the payment now, and make sure it's comfortable. Make sure the shoe fits before you tie it on with a double knot, which has all kinds of bad things that can happen if you get into the wrong shoe size. We don't want those blisters. For sure, we don't want those blisters. Now, hey, if you're a real estate agent or a lender and you would like to give this information to your sphere on your social media, please do that. Get on video. This is a great short that you can make on your Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or even a YouTube short. Go out there and give the information. There is a script in the rechargingwithchampions.com, that's rechargingwithchampions.com members area. Go to the scripts and you will see this script along with thousands of others. So go check out all of those scripts. By the way, go make a video and be present and relevant in your social community. It's called social networking for a reason, and you've got to go out there and be the voice, not static, crappy, bland posts. Go give good information. You can do it. We'll see you next time.